I had, I don't know, 8 trees or something that I planted today, and all of them were free, and half of them might even bear fruit. That's kind of cool. Hey guys, Ben here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to this video. It's been a minute, and I just want to say, I haven't really been putting out a lot of content lately for a bunch of reasons. It's just been super busy, and also it's just cold, and it's hard to film and get work done. And anyways, I'm not making excuses. It's why I haven't put out a lot of stuff. But anyways, all of that to say is that I've got some stuff going on today, and I figured I'd bring the camera along, bring you along, and we can talk about some stuff and maybe future plans. But for today, the letter of the day is H, because we're going to be digging holes. If you follow the channel, you know I'm into propagation, and I'll get random seeds from whatever. I'll, crack open pears and apples and germinate those seeds, stratify them, all that kind of stuff. Just because I like the idea of introducing diversity, because I have some land here at the farm, which is where I'm at, and I have an opportunity. I'm not going to use all the acreage I have, so I have an opportunity to just scatter some random trees, and if one of them happens to produce very tasty fruit, then I'll see what I can do about trying to propagate those on some rootstock and that kind of thing. And then maybe I got, Ben's apple or Ben's pear, or I don't know. If you think of a good name, why don't you drop it down below? Anyways, I also have some willow trees. I like weeping willow trees. Mrs. Honeydew likes them. They're just cool trees. They're different from your usual elliptical shaped trees or pyramid shaped trees. And so I'm going to go ahead and just put some on the side of the property. I'm really just putting them here because they kind of got neglected. It was hot last year, and frankly, this is the best that I can do for them. I'm going to put them in the lowest lying area of the farm that I know of so far, here at the front of the property, and just, let them enjoy life. Let them get big and stop constraining them inside of tiny pots. So let's hope they survive. I think that they'll live. They may not be the prettiest willow trees, but I don't care. As long as they live, I can take cuttings off of them and then make pretty willow trees. So that's the plan. Anyways, let's get started. Okay, let me give you some perspective on where I am and where these trees are gonna go. So way over there is the culvert that Let's Dig put in, and I'm going to turn the camera around to show you that basically the water kind of flows through here. This is where the main flow of water is, and then right here, sort of the tree line, and I'm actually going to line the willows in this little bare spot here that's kind of in line with some of the trees. Now over time, some of these trees I may thin out just so it's a little cleaner over here. And keep in mind, these willows, they're not pretty. They're not great. I'm just putting them in the ground so they can establish roots and give me more branches that I can take cuttings from. All right, now, so I don't run over this with the lawnmower, I'm just gonna put some rocks all around it. I really don't run the lawnmower this far back here, but if I come back here with a string trimmer or something, I don't want to tear it up or cut it off. And these rocks aren't going to be a problem for this tree. Might also help kind of hold the dirt, because again, this is where the water really flows off of the property. So there could be a torrent of water through here during hurricane seasons. Clearly you can tell by all the silt that ends up here. Ooh, that's soft. Keep these rocks. Yeah, definitely getting root bound. We'll go find some more rocks and go to the next one. I'll see you guys when I'm done. I can tell that this is homemade compost because it's got some avocado peels and some eggshells in there. You know what? I don't care. It'll eventually break down. Alright, and I gotta put a border around that. Alright, one last pass. We got, I think it's a pear tree. Another maybe pear tree. Got a maybe apple. Maybe another apple. Willow. 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 And willow. Whew, man, I'm tired. Not from digging the handful of holes, but I've actually been doing some other stuff off camera before I record this. You may have noticed when I dug those holes and then I put the plants in that I either used rocks or I ran out of rocks. I could have found them, but that's not what I'm here for today, and my time is limited. So I just grabbed some branches, broke them off into 6 or 8 inch lengths, and then just stuck them in the ground all the way around. The key is not to necessarily give those plants any sort of protection. The intention is just to make it more obvious by putting something there that is unnatural. Trees don't typically drop their branches in perfect circular patterns, or you don't get this perfect weaving of fallen branches that forms a nice perfect square. These are not generally natural formations. The human eye will pick up on those a lot more easily than, say, just leaving it there and letting the leaves fall around it, or just putting some pine straw around it, because haphazard pine straw is a very natural thing. And you're more likely to just weed whack over trees, especially when you're kind of wilding them. You're just sort of planting them on the perimeters of your property or along tree lines or in pathways. When they're only 12-inch or 18-inch saplings in a forest of trees, it's very easy to lose them. So again, unnatural patterns make for good borders in the beginning when you're trying to just not cut the tree down by accident. But really, that's it for today. I had, I don't know, 8 trees or something that I planted today, and all of them were free, and half of them might even bear fruit. That's kind of cool. So let me know down in the comments below if you've tried anything like this, wilding parts of your property with random cuttings or seedlings that you germinated from fruit that you've eaten. Let me know how that went for you. Did you just get a bunch of crab apples, or did something good come out of it? As always, be good. I'll see you on the next one.